What's up, everyone? Today we're going to be working on the actual front suspension. Now we are going to just focus on the driver side today, and we are going to go ahead and knock out the passenger side as soon as we're done with the driver. I am going to make a few adjustments to the lower control arm, but as you can see, we did get two brand new uppers, and the torsion bars, I think I paid about $450 altogether. $200 for the upper control arms and $250 for the low or the actual torsion bars. Now the torsion bars and all that, they were tax-free, everything from pst.com, and no shipping. So I was very pleased at this purchase. So far everything looks good on them. There's no weird nicks, dings, dents or anything. So very happy with that purchase. As far as what else is going on with this, obviously this has seen better days. And before we go ahead and just start media blasting this, we're going to knock this down to absolutely the bare components. The rotor is absolutely no good. And I have a feeling it was at some point someone broke this bolt that goes through. They broke it off inside there. I don't know if that contributed to it or what, but I mean, the brake lines are obviously no good. That's probably just from sitting. This could have just seized up because it's sitting, but there's just no saving this rotor. So we're going to replace the rotor, the bearing, and the caliper. It'll be fresh from here forward on both the driver's side and the passenger side. As far as the rest of this, most of it's just going to be pulled apart, you know, cleaned up. We'll paint it just the same way we painted the rear axle for the, I should say rear axle and differential and everything. We would paint it the same way we were doing it with this right here. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. So we are going with the Ford 9-inch. I think I already told you guys that. So once things start to clear up a little bit with the COVID, we'll be back right on this build here. We'll power through the rest of the satellite fairly quickly. I think we'll be fairly quickly, maybe a month, 2 months. But as far as the rest of this goes, new ball joints, new bushings, new stop. I agree with Dodgy. Dodgy was saying how we have this all apart. There is no reason why we shouldn't just go ahead and replace it. As you can see, the squish has left. This is bad. So we'll replace that. And as far as one of those, just like the torsion bars, while we're here, we might as well do it. We're going to put a stiffening strip along the bottom of this thing just to tighten it up a little bit. Do I think we need it? No, but we have it out. Why not just go ahead and take care of it? As far as the rest of it goes, it really just comes down to just knocking out. So what else do we have going on? I do have the transmission on the stand. We'll be knocking this thing out. Just minor adjustments to this to make it a little bit more aggressive. As far as with everything opening back up, this hopefully will be going back down to Dan Bandel. This, of course, is the engine going in the Buick GS. That is just a placeholder engine right now. That's an aluminum 5.3 LS. This is an iron 6.0. This is going to be able to take a lot more horsepower than the 5.3. So what's going to be done with this thing is we are going to be overboring it. Well, I'm not going to be. Dan will be overboring it, and we're going to be putting brand new pistons in here. And we already hot dipped it once, or hot tanked it once, so that we could go ahead and clean up the oil passageways a little bit throughout the actual block. And I did go ahead and spend about 2 days just cleaning this thing up. It really, really needed it. So it'll be hot tanked one more time. I think the paint will survive. If it doesn't, then, well, we'll just repaint it. So anyways, that's what's going on with the, and with the new LS engine, we're going to be taking the heads that were on here, which are sitting right here. They're going to be going on the new LS, while the heads off the new LS will be going on this when it's all said and done. So that was just a real quick recap of all the other things that are going on. I would like to take on the truck shortly, and I have some help for that one, though. We have 2 people that are going to come in and help build that. It's going to be hopefully pretty quick, and it'll be nice. So without any more talking, let's go ahead and start digging into this. So this is the first time I've ever seen one of these retained this way. It looks like they took and straightened out the pin and then just pushed it through, which is not the right way of doing it, but I guess to each their own. Okay, guys, unfortunately, this was just giving me a heck of a fight last night or yesterday, so I decided just let it sit, walk away, and we'll come back to it. So I went and I got the engine for the whole LS swap and everything. So that's actually sitting right behind me. I got to get that on a stand. And it gave me time to kind of really think about what we're going to do here. I was going to just go ahead, repair this or restore this and put a new ball joint in it. But the cost of the ball joint and the time that I'm going to put into it, it's like $20 for a good one. So we're going to go ahead and replace this. And on the both driver's side and the passenger side, we're just going to go ahead and replace it. As far as this goes, we need to finish removing all these components so we can get this sandblasted and ready to be put back together. All right, guys, this is gonna be it for today. I did not expect the suspension to fight me as much as it has. Like I said before, we're gonna be doing a lot of new stuff: upper control arm, torsion bar. There's a few things I wasn't expecting, like we have a couple parts and pieces like that bugger on the ground right there. I had to cut the ball joint out. It wasn't not cooperating. Finally, I was able to get it completely off, and as far as that one goes, it's $19 for the ball joint in the whole assembly. So might as well just buy that assembly. And you can't get a new lower control arm, so we are going to go ahead and restore the old one. We can get new pivot shafts. These pivot shafts, the whole kit is and that includes the pivot shaft, the bushing, as well as where the torsion bar goes in. That right there is going to be a total of $119. Now PST doesn't charge me taxes and shipping, so it's going to be pretty straightforward in the cost. As far as the caliper bracket, we have that bolt that's going through it that's still broken off on here. I did go ahead and weld a nut on it, and then I put it in here and tried turning it, and as you can see, she broke above my weld, or below my weld, however you want to focus on it. Anyways, you can see where it broke there, so good sure sign that our weld was good. But my plan on this one is we're going to cut it real low, weld another bolt down below, and see if it comes out. If it doesn't, we're going to have to we're probably gonna have to put this in a vise, put a really nice center punch in here, and just knock the center into it and drill her out. But I'm hoping we can avoid that. And yeah, we're getting there. I still have to pull this out, and we still need to go through. We have a few things on here. This is going to be pretty straightforward to clean. We have this dust guard is broken right here, so I don't know exactly what kind of tin this is, if we're going to be able to weld it or not. I feel like if we were real ginger, we probably could, but I'm going to try avoiding buying a new dust guard. So I think all in all, we're going to be around $650 into the suspension. I don't think we need to do the rear. I think the rear is pretty solid. We haven't really dug into it yet, but I think we should be all right. So that's all I have for you guys today. Oh, actually, no, one more thing. I'm going to be trying to do a live tonight with my stepbrother, whose nickname, of course, is Hot Rod Kevin. So that's a nickname he gained through high school and college. He's very good at hot rodding things, and he's going to be a new member of the team. So hopefully you guys enjoy his presence. I know he's very, very smart. He's very, very good at what he does. And it'll be really great to start kind of just knocking out some of these projects. Now, he won't be in every single video, but he'll be hopefully a constant presence. So second set of hands and second set of eyes make things go a little bit quicker. So I hope you guys enjoy, and until the next time, remember, keep it shiny side up, and God bless.